EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
Shrugs him off. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's Rattler. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
To the air is Rattler. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 6.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Throwing is Rattler.
And he's got his target. It's Austin for the Rams touchdown.
Calvin Austin
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Rams put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll start on the ground with Benson. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And down to the 16-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA.
Kenneth Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, it's Benson.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Cup 19. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Touchdown! A great effort there. 37 yards.
And the Cardinals are back within a score.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success.
Touchdown, L.A.!
His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
They'll look to throw. And shedding through the tackle. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
He'll look to throw.
Open man here is Benson.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Come on. Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1 yard line.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Here's Walker.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Back at the 5 yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Again, Walker.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Ken Walker
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick start.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That is caught downfield by Harrison.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The Cardinals at 10-4 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Missed.
This will not go down. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 4. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he returns this to the 22.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
two
their
of
breath,
us.
yeah.
I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
On play action, Rattler. Catch is made by Harry.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. To the air once more is Rattler.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Rattler wants to throw it.
And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Kenneth Walker
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Ready. 69 with Mustang 19. Hot.
They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Now they'll change things up. From the gun, it's Walker. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now Rattler. Got a man open. That's Harry.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a yard. Running left is Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go, set.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Rattler. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Ken Walker.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
On the set. Cougar 19. Sack.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
19 Lions. Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
To the right side and intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Cards are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Trap 60. Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw.
That's complete to McBride.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Able to find Higgins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. Open man here is Benson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go now.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 55 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. Kenneth Walker. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He finds his man complete. That's Benson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ready, set. Set. Check, Panther. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Chap 60, Chap 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Cards are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And Walker once more.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Room here to run.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Man, 206 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Here we go, set.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Oh, good move. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Throwing is Rattler.
Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Boston, the man in motion left.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
To the air is Rattler.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now he's into the clear again.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Williams.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Rattler wants to throw it.
Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams
From a yard out.
And the Rams stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this one.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's still on his feet.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for